Hey guys, today we are making hair gel, and the ingredients that we'll be using are vitamin E oil, castor oil, vegetable glycerin, flaxseed, and marshmallow root. And I already have it combined because I was going to make this a week ago, but I didn't have everything, so I already have that combined. And you'll need water, a strainer, a 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, and a measuring cup. So we will begin starting with 3 cups of hot water. So I'll just take this over to my fridge, which has purified water. And I'm going to heat it up in the microwave until it's almost boiling, and then go from there. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I have the water heated, and what that does is just helps to boil faster. So we have in here a 1/2 cup of flax seeds and a 1/2 cup of marshmallow root. So that's the measurement. I have an electric stove, so I will turn this on to about medium high. Put in the hot water. And we're gonna bring that to a boil. Once it starts boiling, we'll turn it down and let it simmer for about 20 minutes before we strain it. Until it starts boiling. So take a couple minutes before it starts boiling. You want to do that if you want to release the effects and get the best outcome from your flaxseed and marshmallow root. You want to bring it to a boil first. I've tried it the other way around. It doesn't work out as good as if you let it boil first. And it'll start to develop a little film on the top, and that's how you know it's doing what it's supposed to do. show you. It's starting to boil now, so we'll let it boil for 1 minute now that it's boiling. Set the timer for 1 minute. Don't want it to boil over. That's why we stir. And this is releasing the active ingredients or the active properties in the flax seeds and marshmallow root. And then we're going to turn it down. Put it on between 2 and 3 so we can keep a nice simmer going. And then we'll set the timer for 20 minutes.
After Pencil is done with this, after we're done playing games, can we watch YouTube, please? Like,
I don't know. I'm busy.
I waited till you were done talking so you could just edit this part off. Duh.
Okay. It's about where we want it. 20 minutes. Okay. So you want it at about this point. Just a low but constant simmer. We'll let it go for about 20 minutes and then we'll come back and strain it. So it's only been a couple of minutes and you can already see the film starting to form on the top, and that's what you want. It'll get nice and slimy, for lack of a better term.
Slime's cool.
And then you just let it keep going.
I want to be in the video.
Slime is a good thing.
Say, keep away from your little girls, because they want to play with me. Say it.
My daughter says to keep this away from your little girls because they'll want to play with it once it's done and cooled off. The consistency, it's just like slime.
Gooey, ooey, gooey, like from Nickelodeon, that show when they have the green goo go all over them if they get the answer wrong. Just like that.
And there you are. Okay, so we will continue to monitor and take it out at 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes and this is what it looks like now. So getting more of the film on the top. It's just I'm gonna call it a mild simmer, maybe medium. Let's see how it looks now. You don't want the sliminess to stick to the side of the pan, so you do have to stir it periodically. And this is, looks like now. So it's getting thicker. We'll let it keep going. We are almost there. Look how thick that is. See? Like slime. Okay. Okay, so we got about 30 seconds left, and I'm going to get my container ready. I just use the same one because it's just easier for me. And the strainer, let's see. I'm gonna bring it over here. And this strainer is a little too big. Journey, where'd you put my other strainers? Journey? Yeah? Where'd you put my other strainers? You know what? Never mind. Okay. We got our strainer. And I'm just gonna pour this in.
So it's right here.
It's too late now. Thank you.
You need to learn to use your eyes.
Make sure we get it all out.
Tasty.
Normally I'd have like a plastic or a rubber or silicone spatula, but I just have this today. So I'm trying not to scratch the pot too much. Alright, and then you want to immediately soak that in some water. It's going to take forever to cook. I'm going to let this sit for a little while. You can kind of help facilitate the gel coming through. Smashing it a little bit. I got me 1 cup of gel right now. I'm going to let this sit. Maybe drip a little bit more. And then I'll come back and check and see that it's done. We'll let it cool down completely before we start mixing in other products. You don't want to put it in while the flaxseed gel is steaming hot. So I'd say when it's maybe lukewarm, we'll start adding the other ingredients. Okay, so it's done straining, and I'll dump this later. And let's see. This is the consistency of it. Pretty thick. It's still a little bit warm. And I decided to replace the castor oil with another water-based product. So I'm going to put some aloe vera gel in there. No vitamin E. Just aloe vera gel, vegetable glycerin, and then I have a little bit of a preservative to keep it from molding. So we'll see. And it doesn't really smell like anything. So I'd call it lukewarm. Okay, so we're gonna do tablespoon of vegetable glycerin. This is a natural humectant, so it'll draw moisture to your hair. And this isn't open yet. What is aloe vera gel, which helps to moisturize your hair, soothe the strands, and extra hold because it's also a gel. So a tablespoon of that.
One of these juices. Oh wait, now Mom has the last one.
Okay, and it's already getting pretty thick. I don't know how I'm going to get this into my containers because it's pretty thick. Okay. Get out of my shot.
What's in your shot?
President.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And now we will do just a half a teaspoon of the preservative. You really don't need that much. But this will just help to preserve the shelf life, stop it from getting molded or going rancid quickly. Okay. Mix that in well. But you cannot add the preservative. You don't have to. You can just put it in the fridge and it'll keep for maybe 2 weeks. And just take it out when you need it. So I'm going to try to bottle this. And we'll see how it goes. Let me show you how thick it is. Go pick something on TV. Alright, so I got these cute little containers here. And let's see how this goes. Slowly, because it's going to keep coming. Oh, that worked out okay. Excellent. And I'll just make a few of these. And that's that. It's really hydrating to your hair, so you can use it after you wash to detangle. Use it as your moisturizing process or in your moisturizing regimen. You can take and put this on first, follow it with some leave-in conditioner and some shea butter or shea butter based product, or you can use this followed up with some oil and then shea butter, or however you decide to do it. I've done it both ways. Some kind of moisturization and then top it with the oil and another sealant is how I like to do it. And there you have it. Flaxseed gel. What are you doing? Get away from here. It's not slime. So, this is my first time using the preservative. So I'm going to put these in the fridge, but I'm going to leave one out on the shelf. I'll put today's date on it, and we'll see how long it lasts on the shelf. And I'll come back to you with an update.